What's going on? I want to bring you guys to Baltimore now. This Baltimore police officer is gonna beat this man down. I'm gonna bring you guys that video. However, the guy they beat down is 26-year-old Dashawn McGrier. This cop is gonna be suspended. My thing is this: here it is. We gotta worry about everybody else, and we have to worry about our own. Even if we have our own as police officers, you got these buck dancing coon cops that think they're going to get a promotion from massa if they lock their own up and beat their own up like this. And this is most of these cops were cowards that got beat up and bullied in high school. Now they get to throw their weight around by putting on a badge and a uniform. Now they tough guys. They tough guys. So this officer is suspended. Hopefully he'll be fired. I'm going to bring you guys the story and the video. Okay, let me bring you guys this video. This is it. Look how he beating that man. Man, cop pushed him.
I got all that. I got all that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not touching him. I got all
Look how he got his elbow in his neck on the concrete, choking him. Damn, look at the blood coming out of his mouth. Look at the blood coming out of my man's mouth. Look how he had his elbow in his throat, choking him out. That's what I'm talking about. Most of these buck dancing cops, once they see other officers abusing their authorities, they just stand there. They just stand there and watch. This is why it's such a breakdown with the community and the cops, because this is how we're treated by every cop. Most cops act just like that. This is why we cannot trust none of the cops in our community. You would think they're here to protect and serve. So now I'm going to bring you guys this story. So, Baltimore cop on paid leave after viral video shows him beating a man. That's another thing too. If it wasn't for social media, a lot of this stuff wouldn't get no attention at all. Now we're able to see this stuff. Imagine without body cams how much worse it'll be out here on these streets. Baltimore cop was suspended with pay Saturday after video showing him beating a man to the ground. Now, this is Fox Baltimore. This is their Twitter page. They're saying they're investigating. They continue to investigate after a viral video. They want to see his body cam on what happened. Two officers had stopped the man, later identified as Dashawn McGrier on Saturday. Citing information from the police, the officers let McGrier go before approaching him, the department said. In the video, an officer is seen pushing McGrier up against the wall. McGrier appears to push the officer's hand away. The officer then repeatedly punched McGrier, who does not appear to strike back. The punches continue until McGrier lands onto rowhouse's steps before finally falling to the pavement. The officer then pins McGrier down. A second officer is present but does not appear to partake in the beating. Video was recorded by Dacus White. The police commissioner, Gary Tuggle, issues a statement saying the department would interview footage of the body camera. And so one of the things, man, is who is this? This is the Mayor Catherine Pugh. She says, I have seen a very disturbing video of an encounter between a Baltimore city police officer and a resident. Demand answers and accountability. Yes, that mayor is on it. And I'm glad she is. Because that's disturbing. She said this officer was using this man as a punching bag, Brown said. And he was. And he was. I want you guys to understand this. Without body cameras, oh, it'll be all out. And without body cameras and social media and cell phone cameras, imagine that. That times 10. This would be happening all day, every day. And this is how it was before cell phones, before body cams. This was a normal procedure in our communities. This is why the breakdown. This is why once we see the police, we're hesitant to talk to the police. Because we don't want nothing to do with the police. A lot of times in a lot of high crime areas, nobody wants to talk to the police. Because the police treat us like absolute dirt, like prisoners. They're not here to protect and serve our communities. They're an invading force in our communities that just want to lock us up. Just want to lock us up or shoot us. Any chance they get, they are blasters. There was a cop that looked like me in Chicago that just blasted a man jumping over a fence. No threat. The man threw his gun. The gun went off. The cop seen him throw his gun. Dude continued to run, ran 20 feet away, jumped on the fence, had both hands on the fence. The cop still said, "Oh, I fear for my life. I seen a gun earlier. I got a reason to kill you." Boom, boom, boom. And shot this man. Killed him. In the back, too. My man had his back turned. Had both hands on the fence, posed no threat. No threat. Problem is that these cops are all walking. They all getting away with it. But that cop looked like me, so they probably throw him to the dogs. Blue Lives Matter ain't going to help you, buddy. So you'll be thrown to the dogs. Just like the Minnesota guy, he was an Ethiopian that shot one of them. They're not going to take up for him. Blue Lives Matter ain't going to be there for him either. And so they can easily throw him to the wolves. So that cop will probably get justice. And likely so, he deserves it. He deserves to be fired. Chicago police are looking for more African American cops. Will they get it? Hopefully. What they do is they have crazy questions. If you stole a Snicker, once you come out of poor community, what they do is put felonies. They put crimes on you. Therefore, once you try to go for a cop type of position, they say, see, it says here when you was 10, you stole a Snicker. Cop stopped you when you was 10. What was that about? Can't hire you. Sorry. It needs to be more cops from the community, in our community. But however, when we do, we see we got buck dancing coons, because the only ones out of our community that become cops are the chumps that got beat up in high school. Some of them, not all of them. And they act like that. So we damned if we do, damned if we don't. Anyway, I want you guys to like, comment, let me know what you think about this video. Peace, peace.